Ah. Namaskaram. I pay my solemn obeisance to all the viewers and listeners. Dear viewers, today we are going to discuss on the 17th chapter of the book Genesis of Old Testament of Bible. And in this chapter, we find that there are 27 verses. This chapter is focusing on mainly two things. The first is that Lord appeared before Abram and said that your name would be changed from Abram to Abraham, and your wife's name should also be changed from Sarai to Sarah. Why the names were changed? The reason is Lord is saying in the 5th verse that thy name shall be Abraham, for a father of many nations have I made thee. Father of many nations, why there is a need to change the name? Even Abraham could be the father of many nations. Why is it compulsory to change Abraham to Abraham? Even Abraham could be made the father of many nations. But here it seems not so logical. Now, the 10th verse is the main thing here. In the 10th verse, it is written that Lord is saying that I and you is engaged in a covenant. So, to make it a point for a constant memory in all the coming days, for all the generations, Lord is saying in the 10th verse that this is my covenant which ye shall keep between me and you and thy seed after thee. Every man child among you shall be circumcised. This is a mutilation, permanent mutilation of followers of Abrahamic religion. This is the permanent mutilation, that a man child should be circumcised. Even female child is circumcised. In all the religions, which is called Abrahamic religion, Islam, Judaism, and Christianity. They are circumcised. And we all know the mutilating effect of this unhealthy practice. Many child die because of circumcision. Many mutilation cause to, since this circumcision is done in sexual organ, so any infection among sex organs, whether male or female, that leads to death. Though it is claimed that doctors are well equipped, they dab the medicine, but the cases are there that many children regularly die. So even if one child die because of this practice is called, should be called unhealthy practice. And this is a blame. The people who are saying that they are scientific, they should understand this. How this is scientific? You are distorting the natural organs. And in all other verses, it is written that it shall be a token of the covenant. It shall be considered a token of the covenant betwixt me and you. And he that is 8 days old shall be circumcised. 8 days children. You could just imagine such an infant should be circumcised. If that child is circumcised, how he would cry, how sorrow he would be, how painful that would be for him. Just this is a type of creed, uncivilized creed of the olden days. Still people are continuing. And the irony is that they are saying that we are civilized. By continuing the practice of uncivilized nature, they are saying that we are civilized. Is this your civilization? The 14th verse read that circumcised man child, whose flesh of his foreskin is not circumcised, that soul shall be cut off from his people. He hath broken my covenant. And those who are not circumcised, they should be cut off from the society. Means as a punishment. But here it is saying that he had broken the covenant. If God is so powerful, so empowered, why not He change the DNA itself so that people would born with circumcised sexual organs? It could have been done. If He is Lord of all lords, it should not be a very hard work for Him. It should not be a very impossible thing for Him. But since man has to cut, man has to circumcise the sexual organs, it means this is the creed generated by man himself. If it would have been natural, then it would have been considered that, oh, these Jewish people or Christian people or Islamic people, they have circumcised sexual organs coming out of Lord directly. But since they have to cut their sexual organs from the tip, it is very clear that it is the man-made thing and thus the obsolete thing. And in the 16th verse, it reads that Lord is promising that Sarai and I will bless her and give thee a son also of her. So Lord is promising that He would provide a son to Sarah, and she will be a mother of nations. King of people shall be of her, and her name is also changed from Sarai to Sarah. But this is not the end. Lord is also promising to Abraham that He would provide him another child from Sarah. But Abraham is very astonished that, oh, at this old age, how could I bear that? How could I would be a father, and how could Sarah be the mother? Because she is also very old. She is 90 years old and Abraham is 99 years old. So clearly we know that menstrual cycle, if you believe in science, you clearly know that menopause arrives from 40 to 50 years. In between 40 to 50 years, menopause arrives. But here, Sarah is 90-year-old, but still she could be a child. How? So this is simply unscientific. Of course, man could bear child at the age of 99. This is possible, though sexually he may not be so aroused, but sperms are continuously generated. But this could not be said about women. So this is again an unscientific version. And then Lord said that Ismail, his another child, would be made king of 12 princes. And Lord is also saying in 19th verse that when she would be a child, she should call his child by the name of Isaac. So this is all about chapter 17th. One more thing that I would like to mention. This is though not so prominent hidden thing, but it is also very important. What is that thing? Here in the 12th verse, it reads, "And he that is 8 days old shall be circumcised among you, every man child in your generations, he that is born in the house," or this is to be mentioned, this is to be understood, "or bought with money of any stranger which is not of thy seed." It means during those days, child used to be bought. Means human trafficking, human selling, slave making was a very common thing among those tribes. So this is again an uncivilized practice. Human used to be treated like property. This is very shameful thing. And these people who are so shameful, they used to say that other religions, they are doing shameful practices. First, you have to dismantle your practices and then try to make other civilized. First, you yourself become civilized. This is what I want to say in this chapter 17. Hari Om.